Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Good morning everyone, good morning, and hopefully you guys are ready for hopefully a fingers crossed good rest of this week. As you guys know, we are now officially on the good old last day of the week, which we actually usually do see a lot more restocks and movements and everything else all throughout the day. But when it does come to restock and restocking news, we have had a pretty quiet week, as I'm sure you guys have seen, but we do have a little bit more updates / continuation / things we'll be on the lookout for throughout the weekend / a bunch of other little random little bits and pieces, so you can be on the lookout for that. So before we fully dive in the video itself, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller, Twitter and Twitch room down below, the Webull and Coinbase down below, Xbox is still up in stock down below, and also the Twitter giveaway too as well. Those are all linked down below, and let's go and dive in the video itself. So let's go do it. If any of you guys are kind of curious, we've had a lot of very similar stuff throughout this past week. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about it, make jokes about it, meme about it, or whatever, but at least we are still once again getting one step closer. Every day is another day where we're just slowly but surely getting a little bit more and more closer in the vibe. So the very first thing, if you guys saw our video last night, we actually did go make a video discussing, like the very tail end one, it's a little bit more the late night hours, but we actually made a video discussing the fact that the PlayStation Direct actually removed the PlayStation console listings. Now these are the Horizon PS5 disc and PS5 Digital Horizon bundles that actually were found and seen on the website. So now I want to give you guys another update that at least as of right this second, it does seem like there is all the consoles back in stock. I don't want to say in stock, but more so like the listing is there, the API is all there. So that once again, throughout all the rest of today, and this is not guaranteed, but like just, it will, like, if it does not happen this week, we'll probably have a very juicy one next week, the PlayStation Directs. Now, we did have the email re-sign up, so obviously make sure you guys are re-signed up for it. I do think this next PS Direct, whenever it does randomly happen, will be a massive one. I'm talking like probably one of the bigger restocks we've ever had a chance to see, mainly because they're providing new consoles. They keep on pushing for the higher numbers, and as well, it's also been a very long time for all throughout America. It's been like 3 weeks. So I do think the next one's going to be like the big one, where if you want to be a part of it, you should. So at least we did go, like I said, we did go and see the website update for it. It doesn't mean it's going to 100% restock today, but we usually have seen a lot of good Friday restocks just in general, so we'll keep you guys in the loop the best we can. If it goes public, which is a good chance, we'll tweet it out and give you guys a community post. If it doesn't go public, it's just a private invite, we'll remind you guys to go and do, pop an invite and stuff like that. But we haven't actually seen any invite emails, so I don't want to get your hopes up too much. Like, I'm sure you guys can probably understand the past 3 weeks have just been painful. Like, there's just nothing going on, but at least we have some updates, at least we have some API changes, and it does seem like people are, from Sony themselves, working and messing around with all this type of stuff. So a lot of things to go and talk about with that, at least. So good stuff. Now, part 2 is on the Best Buy side. So as you guys probably heard me mention, we do have Xbox Series X's back now in stock. So if you guys want to, always have that link down below as of now, but the Xbox Series X is over at Best Buy, have stock. So my local store has stock. I'm sure a lot of your own local stores too as well will have stock. So we'll have the links, all that down below for you guys, in case you guys will be on the lookout for it, if you guys would like. But as well, usually Fridays have been pretty good days for a lot of these types of restocks. So when it comes to that, be on the lookout as well for still the usual Best Buy, either Total Tech or normal restocks. We do know, and I've been saying this throughout the week, and I know it's annoying, so I feel like I've been making the same video over and over again. Hopefully we'll have a lot more walk-in news to cover too as well for tomorrow, because I think we've kind of seen a little bit more rumors. I think we'll cover that really quickly in a second here. We'll probably see more on Saturday and Sunday, but when it does come to stock overall, Best Buy, like I said, has still been sitting on stock. We just have been seeing movement. We've been seeing stuff kind of floating around. Everything does look kind of nice, at least, when it comes to stock with them. So at the end of the day, at least there is a chance. But like, I do think it bumps up a little bit to the Xboxes, but as well at the same time with all the other dates kind of corresponding with, like, the GameStops and Walmarts and all of that. I'd maybe say more so next week would maybe, I guess it depends on when stock rolls on in. But as we mentioned, we've been seeing Target and Best Buy still kind of sitting on some stock and rolling with stock overall. So keep on checking the app as well. Keep on doing that with we have still been seeing people getting the unavailable and out of stock, checking their local Best Buy stores, and some employees are just like, yeah, do whatever, go get your stock. But as I've mentioned, I think right now Best Buy has been more so holding on to stock / hasn't had as many more stock arrivals. So they may be in like that awkward like mid-tier side where they have the stock there, but they're just waiting for more batches to show up stock-wise. So keep that in mind. Now, we also want to give you guys a little bit more of a double whammy is on Target. Now, Target actually does seem like it had an even bigger restock as of yesterday. Last night, we saw quite a few different consoles coming to stock from automated alerts and other various things. And as well, I think throughout the day, we actually saw a few folks as well go and get their Target store stock. So, that's kind of like my usual, I guess, reminder. If you guys want to go check now on like your 50-mile radius for either the PS5s or digitals, we might be seeing a few more higher up locations getting stock. Although, like I said, we have still been seeing like a 50-50 depending on what time it's been going. Like I even said last night, there was some restocks that happened. There's that like I think at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. So it just is kind of seeming like it's getting a little bit more and more sporadic. Although, as I mentioned, we've usually been seeing a lot of stock showing up at like the 7 to 9 a.m. range around like right now in the next few hours. And then as well on top of that too, usually around like the more nighttime hours. So kind of would make sense. Like we've been saying, it's been around like the 3 weeks, 4 weeks or so since the big Target changes kind of like officially gone into gear. And this is usually when a restock would be happening. And the fact that we've also seen like distribution centers and warehouse centers having stock and kind of flowing them on in. And usually, as I mentioned, Friday drops usually make a little bit more sense for a Target. They've been doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday drops for a while. So if you just want to keep on checking for stock, seeing for stock, I would say I highly recommend it. Keep checking if you guys want to go and see for your local Target stores, or as well, maybe call your local Target stores with it. We've also still been seeing those little sporadic walk-ins too, where they just literally have the PlayStation 5 stock in the back. You ask and they're nice, they'll hook you up, or as well just on the shelves themselves. So at least we've been seeing some good movement with that. Amazon. Now, when it comes to Amazon, we really haven't seen too much more movement too as well, although as of now, we are technically into like the more watchful eye of the drop zone. So when it comes to Amazon itself, keep on, like, we don't have any like stock arrivals or like website updates, Amazon links or whatever. They could potentially maybe be saving stock though for Amazon Prime Day, which is, although like 2-3 months away, we can kind of go and see. I'd probably still anticipate it up at least one proper good drop until then. But when it does come to them, just be on the lookout, be aware we have the Amazon links down below. And I'm not really too anticipating it up too much, but usually the 20th onwards is usually when we see a lot more stock with it. So keep that in mind. Now, the part 2 of that too is going to be on the other various retailers too as well. We are still trying to find a little bit more details on the next upcoming GameStop drop. There's always that chance, although once again, they haven't done any tweet or messages, same with the PS Direct, same with GameStop, etc., for them for stock. So maybe throughout this weekend, we'll make it our goal to try to get you guys more details for that next potential walk-in event. So if you guys know GameStop employees or are one, reach out, send me an email, send me a tweet, send me a whatever, so I can be on the lookout for it. As well, Walmart, I'm sure you guys know, we've still been seeing a lot of stock just kind of showing up with all of that. So just be on the lookout for them, more so in like the next few weeks. Now, we also have still been seeing and watching a lot more of the walk-ins. So we've been seeing kind of bigger influxes, and I'm going to try to reach out to a lot more employees and do a lot more digging, a lot more research, because I do think this weekend might be a good walk-in weekend. Especially as of now, as we're kind of prepping up for like Memorial Day throughout these next few days and next few weeks, stuff like that. I'll probably be anticipating up some more stuff. It does kind of seem like Mother's Day and like kind of like those types of holidays. I think a lot of these stores like to have the walk-ins is kind of like a nice incentivizer. But I just want to keep on reminding you guys, keep on checking your local Kroger stores, Fred Meyer stores, and Smith stores. We have been seeing a lot more reports still, although it kind of just depends on the state and area, of stock showing up and people getting consoles and getting movements and everything. Like, we've been seeing a lot of it. So keep that in mind. Keep on watching for the stock in case you guys would like. Now as well, same with Myers. Although Myers has been a little bit more on the drier side these past few days. So keep that in mind. But we have still been seeing PlayStation 5 showing up in stores, and as well, Xbox Series X has shown up in stores. Although I keep on saying just maybe go to Best Buy, because it's like nationwide. Like Myers is just in the Midwest. But we've still been seeing some more of those, and I'll have more information for you guys, probably more so tomorrow or later on tonight. Like I said, I'm going to reach out a lot. I know the walk-ins are more on the sporadic and middle side. But it's going to seem like Kroger's, Fred Meyers, and Smith's actually has been getting pretty good restock waves. We have not actually seen any more BJs for the PS5s at all, funny enough. But we did also have them go do an online restock, which also may go and indicate more additional leftover stock showing up in stores. Sam's Club and Costco both have done online drops this week already for PlayStation 5, so I kind of doubt they'll do more. And Online still has not done any PlayStation 5 restock this week, although they have done a few Xboxes, so PlayStation 5 Disc and Digital still has a chance for the day itself. As well, same with all the new eggs for the day-to-day shuffles. All the other various walk-ins like the Endormas did a drop not that long ago. Staples haven't seen too much more updates when it comes to stock. When it comes to PC, Richards hasn't done a little bit in a while. Military for walk-ins and military online still both on the overdue side. When it comes to all the Belks and all the other Dells and stuff like that, Verizon Coles still on the overdue, but I think today might even be a little bit on the quieter side unless Best Buy comes in clutch with their online or total tech drop. So we'll be watching that pretty closely, or same with the PS4X. If it's a quieter day, it'll be 3 weeks in a row. We'll probably go and cry, but either way, hopefully I'll have a good day regardless, and hopefully I'll have a lot more walk-ins tomorrow. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream down below, the Weeble and Coinbase down below, the Amazon links down below, the Twitter giveaway down below, and Xboxes as we mentioned. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place.